Hello, this is Ryan LaFever. I'm here with Brumby, a little heel horse I've got for sale. Just started hauling him this year, and we're going to go over how to properly adjust your tack. I see this all over the United States between team ropings, trail rides, Brandons, whatever you want to go to. I always see tack not adjusted properly. We'll start up here at the head. We'll work all the way back. First is, make sure your curb strap's adjusted properly. This one right here, I've got it set way too loose. Bring it up here. Make sure it's got 2 fingers for just a good little, nice little ride. Other thing is, this head saw is sitting just about right. Don't have that head saw sitting down in this horse's mouth where he's too darn loose like that. Then he's going to gap his mouth open. He's not going to respond correctly. Go ahead and have it up there where it's good. Just a little bit of smile, not too much. This horse got a pretty nice little light mouth. This little riding bit that I ride him around in. Next thing is this breast collar. Don't have it hanging down here. This horse is a little small hill horse. It's adjusted for a big horse. Go ahead and adjust it up here. It's not going to do you a bit of good if I have cow or calf get loose in the pasture when I'm going to check them today. That thing's hanging down there. This saddle's going to slide back. He needs this. This is what he pulls into like a harness pulling a stagecoach. You never saw him loose. Good and snug. You don't have to be choking him, because it's got a nice little cutout right here. But make sure it's up there on the shoulders. If it's not and it don't fit him, I don't know, you're going to have it adjusted, hang it different, buy another one. If you got a little horse or a big horse, it's got to be adjusted correctly for them. Next thing is, make sure you got them good and cinched up. Don't have to suck them in half. Right now I'm just going to go ride. When you're roping, make sure that thing's tight enough. Get it up there tight. If I was going to go rope something, I'm going to step off and have that thing tight. Make sure I have my D right here in the middle where it don't rub his legs if I put a tie down on him. So that thing's running right down the center. That way I got that saddle good and tight. It don't come this way, don't go that way. You don't want to rope something, be tied on or dallying. You dally, your saddle's all loose, as so, and it lines up like this. You're going to teach that horse a bad thing. And I don't think you even want to do it on a trail ride, to be quite honest, because that horse moves. You don't want to, you want to move with him. You don't want him fall off your horse. And people are going to laugh at you. And you're going to get hurt. And the last thing I'll talk about is the back cinch. I see this all the time. It is like watching kids running around with their pants sagging. Between this and the breast collars, the 2 biggest pet peeves of mine. That thing's hanging down here. You're going to get a gate rod through it. In between here, it's going to be one heck of a wreck. It's going to tear up your saddle. It's going to tear up your horse. And probably going to tear you up. Really make sure, if you're just riding, just make it sure it's snug. You know, just where nothing like a weed or anything can get in between there. Just make sure that thing is there and good and snug. If you're roping, I see calf ropers and they do it the best of anybody. They got that sucker jacked up there because this is the weight belt for that horse. When I rope calves, I usually have a nylon strap back here to cinch it up so I can get it tighter, because I do not want the back end of this saddle going forwards. That'll make that horse step up. When your horse is not working, go to looking at your tack and see if it's not properly adjusted. Have your buddies look at it. Ask for help. This horse is cinched up right now. If I was going to go row it through some cows, it'd be alright. I want that thing just moving up, cinched up enough where when I step in here, I put my weight in this saddle, it don't come to me. This is Ryan LaFever. This is Fever Fridays. Hope to see y'all on down the road.